Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you're all having a very good day. This is the official NASCAR 25 Cup Series driver roster that has just been released by the NASCAR Twitter account. And so, like I told you guys before, we would wait for Cup, Xfinity, and Truck to drop, and then we'll do it all in one video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're going for 100,000 subscribers. We are 15,000 away. And we have a very cool video coming out tomorrow. If you know about a certain game that released not too long ago on your phone, made by a very cool developer, there's a PC version of that coming. If you know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know, that's tomorrow. I was able to play it, and I have a video on that coming out tomorrow, and I'm very, very excited because I love that game. And so make sure you subscribe and make sure you check YouTube tomorrow because it's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be up tomorrow afternoon. But now we talk about a game that's not released yet, and we are very excited for it to come out on October 14th, NASCAR 25. Let's go through the Cup Series roster. So Corey LaJoie in the 0-1, Rick Ware Racing. You have the team names with the drivers. So it's Corey, Ross Chastain, Cindric, Dillon, Graxon, Larson, everything pretty straightforward here. Keselowski, Justin Haley, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Ty Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, AJ, Chris Buescher, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Josh Berry, Joe Logano, Bubba Wallace, William Byron, Todd Gilliland, Riley Herbst, Zane Smith, Justin Allgaier, Cole Custer, JHN, John Hermanuchek, Eric Jones, JJ Yaley is in here in the 44. Tyler Reddick, Ricky Styles Jr., Alex Bowman, and then the first kind of surprise here, Burt Myers in the 50 is in the game. That's very nice because like everyone I just read, maybe other than JJ Yaley as well, kind of normal, full-time drivers. Corey LaJoie also in the 0-1, but he's been part-time sometimes. So the Cup Series roster is always pretty simple. It's just like which part-time drivers get in, right? So Cody Ware is here, Burt Myers is here, Ty Gibbs, Martin Truex Jr. is here with Tricon Garage. So I'm pretty sure he only did one race this season, right? He did the 500, but Truex in the 56 is here. Ryan Preece, Chad Fincham, Josh Bilicki, Michael McDowell, Hocevar, Jimmy Johnson is here, Legacy Motor Club. So that's going to be very nice to race as Jimmy. SVG is here. Elio Castroneves is here with Trackhouse Racing as well. So Elio is here in the 91, and Daniel Suarez is here in the 99. I did see a tweet earlier about some notable exceptions, and I think it is the Live Fast crew. So BJ McLeod, Catherine Legg, who's been in the 78 as well. It seems like Live Fast are not in the game. They could be in it later on, but we don't see Live Fast here. I don't know anything about that, but Catherine Legg fans, BJ McLeod fans, that's like the one noticeable omission. But other than that, total number of drivers here, I have to count it up real quick. It's 45. So 45 total drivers in the Cup Series, which means when you're in career mode or something like that, there will be a few guys that don't show up all the time. If we had to take a guess, Corey LaJoie, Jimmy Johnson, Elio, Burt Myers, that gets you to 41, and Truex, that gets you to 40. So those are probably the guys that you won't see full time in your career because you're going to take up one spot. So that means 39 of the drivers will be in the game for your career mode, or maybe they'll come in and out. I don't know. But 45 drivers in total, and then maybe if you're doing a single race, but 45 drivers in total. That's the Cup Series. Let's move on to the Xfinity Series. Let me get to the next tab. There we go. So, Xfinity Series driver roster. There is a good amount of drivers here, 3 pages worth, and so we'll just go through them very quickly. Alfredo, Austin Green, Austin Hill, Blaine Perkins, Brennan Poole, Carson Quaffle, Christian Eckes. Is it Christian X or Christian Eckes? I think it's Christian Eckes. Connor Zilish is here in the 88. Was he in the Cup Series? Let me just check real quick. I'm pretty sure I said his name, didn't I? No, I did not. Connor Zilish. No. Okay, so they don't have Zilish in the Cup Series, but they do have Zilish in the Xfinity Series. Okay. So let's go back out of that. Back to the next tab. Okay. So back where we started, Corey Day, Daniel Dye. Corey Day was in the ARCA series as well. So Corey Day is in ARCA and he's in the 17 and a lot of drivers have been in that 17, right? You have some types of Cup guys. Raja Karuth's been in the 17. So that 17's been moving around, but they put Corey Day in the 17. Daniel Dye is in the 10. Daniel Suarez is in the 9. Garrett Smithley in the 14. Greg Van Alsen, 35. Jeb Burton, Jeremy Clements. Next page, Jesse Love, Joey Gase, Jordan Anderson, Josh Bilicki, Josh Williams in the 11. Justin Allgaier, Leland Honeyman Jr., Mason DiBandetto, Sanchez, Ratzliff, Emmerling, Preston Pardis, Chastain in the 9 as well. So you will have duplication of numbers. We've seen that in previous games as well. It's nothing weird or nothing random. We have seen that. So you can drive as Ross Chastain. You can drive as Daniel Suarez in the 9. What you race as when you're racing as your own driver, we'll see how that goes. I could be switching because, again, the 9 can be different. That's the thing in the Xfinity series. Like, there are some cars, like I said, like the 17 that switch around all the time. So it'll be interesting to see, is the 17 here again? I don't think so. So there's only one in the 17. That's Corey Day. So Ryan Ellis in the 71. Sammy Smith is in the 8. SVG is also in the 9. So 3 different drivers in the 9 car. You have SVG, you have Ross Chastain, and you have Daniel Suarez all in the 9 car. They could be in the 9 car when you play as your own character. Thomas Anuzieta, I can't pronounce. I'm sorry. Chad Fincham, Harrison Burton, Kyle and Ryan Sieg, Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, Eric Almirola is in the 19. Brandon Jones, Dean Thompson, Ryan Truex, Taylor Gray, and William Sawalich is in the 18. He's also in ARCA. So a few guys again that you see in ARCA that are also in the Xfinity series. So we move on to the truck series. Now let's see if we see any same names again. So Andres Perez de Lara is in the 77. Bailey Curry, Ben Rhodes, Brandon Jones, and Brent Cruz share the 1 car. Brian Duzat, Chandler Smith, Clay Greenfield, Cody Dennison, Connor Jones, Connor Mozak, Corey Heim, Corey LaJoy, Corey Roper, Daniel Hemrick, and Dawson Sutton on the first page. Then you have Frankie Muniz in the 33. You have Gio, you have Grant Effinger, you have Jack Wood, Jake Garcia, Jason Alexander, Johnny Sauter, Balicki, Ream, Caden Honeycutt. Kyle Busch is in the 7. Kyle Larson is in the 07, so you could race as Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson in Spire Motorsports, so that's very, very cool. Kids will remember when Kyle Busch was literally in every series, Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup, just running everything. Lawless Allen, Lane Riggs, Luke Baldwin, Luke Fennis, both in the 66, so 2 drivers for the 66. Crafton, Gold, Matt Mills, Norm Benning, your boy Norm Benning in the 6 is here. Parker Kligerman, Rajah Caruth in the 71. Chastain is in the 44, so that's cool that you see Ross Chastain and William Sawalich. So William Sawalich is in 3 different series. He's in ARCA, he's in Trucks, he's in Xfinity. Ross Chastain is in 3 different series. He's in Trucks, he's in Xfinity, and he's in Cup. And I believe he's the only one to be in all 3. I'm trying to, if I got that right, because Larson and Busch are in Cup, but not Xfinity. I think he is. So that's kind of a cool feat there. Corey LaJoy is in Cup, but he's not in Xfinity. Was he in? I don't think he's in Xfinity. I'll double check that. But I think Ross Chastain is the only one in the top 3 series. So that is very, very cool. Tyler Ankrum in the 18, Ty Majeski, Tony Brittinger, Timmy Hill, Tanner Gray, Stuart Friesen. Get well soon, Stuart, by the way. Had a very bad crash. So hopefully he's recovering. Stephen Malozzi, Spencer Boyd, and yeah, that's the truck series. So, and then again, was Ross Chastain anywhere here? I don't know. I don't think they put him in ARCA. I don't remember seeing Ross Chastain's name. And no, he's not. Okay, so yeah, it would have been kind of hilarious if he somehow found his way into ARCA and he was in every single series that you could race against him as the AI. So the total amount of drivers is a lot. I mean, we have 45 in the Cup, and we had 58 in ARCA, and then you have. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and count everyone again on Xfinity, but if you add everything up from Xfinity, Trucks, Cup, and ARCA, you're probably close to 200, right? I mean, you're give or take somewhere around that number. So there is a lot of drivers. These are all licensed drivers. They will all have their realistic paint schemes. All the teams are here. So this is a very cool base for the game. So definitely very very cool to see that. Now, remember, like in the future as well, having all these drivers, if they could, if iRacing and Monster Games and everyone can work on their game over the years, again, that long-term plan, you have all these drivers. There are things in the career mode that maybe they can develop to where it could be very interesting. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about, which would be a cool silly season. Now, there's a lot of different factors that go into that, but it'd be very cool to see that in the future. And for the first game that we see here, there's everyone. I mean, we did mention Catherine Legg is not in the Cup Series. I know a lot of people would have liked to race as Catherine Legg. She did come in late, I will say, because it looks like this roster, you do have Truex from the Daytona 500, Corey LaJoie's there as well. So maybe they didn't have enough time when Legg came in, because I think, her first race was Phoenix, I think. So maybe they didn't have time to get her in, but we'll see what. Maybe also DLC will be a thing. Who knows? But it is notable that Live Fast is not here. But it's a massive, massive list of drivers. So that's the total amount. And yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I mean, I'm excited to see all these guys in the career mode, and I wonder who my first rival is going to be. Who's going to be the first in each series to annoy me, and then we're going to have to settle things on the racetrack. That's going to be interesting. In NASCAR Thunder 2003, it was Dale Jarrett. In the NASCAR Heat Games, I didn't really get involved with much people in the Heat Games, to be honest. I was a pretty clean race car driver in the Heat Games. But in the Thunder Games, Dale Jarrett was my main rival. He was the one that annoyed me. So will it be SVG in the 88? He could be Mr. He will be with the driver ratings. We know that SVG is probably going to have a very high rating at road courses. So am I going to be good enough to even compete with him at those racetracks? Probably not. But we'll see how it goes. What do you guys think of the roster list? And yeah, so we're in August. Let's see what NASCAR 25 and iRacing come out with. I think I've yapped enough. That is everyone. Leave your comments down below. What do you think of the roster list? Who are you excited to race as in all 4 series? And yeah, we are 2 months away, getting closer. What is today? August 5th. So 2 months and 9 days, whatever it might be. We're getting closer. So take care of yourselves. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, we're going to have a very fun video tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe, turn your notification bell on. I don't usually push that, but because I never use the notification bell. But if you want to get notifications from my channel, do that. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram already. Subscribe for new. Enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies and gents. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.